Hi guys. Hi. How you doing? Did you miss me? Because I definitely missed you. My name is Hilda Baci. Welcome to my channel. And if you like what you see here, make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'm trying to get all the formalities out of the way because I'm actually super excited about today's recipe. Seafood okra, seafood okra. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make seafood okra, and the reason why I decided on that recipe is because a lot of us tend to struggle with making the perfect seafood okra. We don't know when to put the fish, we don't know when to take it out, we don't know how long we should be cooking the prawns for, and all those small technicalities here and there. So I just felt, why not just show them how to do this? I know, right? I'm amazing. Yeah. Okay, so if you've been struggling with making seafood okra that looks great and tastes great, then this is the video for you, because trust me, after this video you're going to be a seafood okra pro. Okay, so stick around because I am going to be teaching you how to make the best seafood okra. Let me stop talking, let's get to cooking because I'm excited. So the first thing we're going to do is the pepper mix for this soup, and for the pepper mix we're just using onions and scotch bonnet. And you want to blend this in a food processor or a rough consistency blender, and that's because it adds in making your okra colorful. Then I'm going to be boiling some snails. I'm using about 5 snails. I'm going to be using stock flakes, which is basically stockfish but the fleshy part. I'm adding my pepper mix and also some seasoning cubes. I'm also adding lobster heads because this has a lot of flavor. You want to season this mix very well with enough water, because this water is what you're going to be using to make your seafood okra. And you want to boil this for about 12 minutes. So you want to let it come up to a boil, check on it, then cover lightly while you work on your okra. So I always advise that when you're making okra, if you can't store your okra successfully in the fridge, then you want to buy the okra a day before or on the day that you want to be cooking, so that it is fresh and green. Now I cut my okra into 2 places. This is what I call my safety net okra, and it's thinly sliced, and this is what I call my capital investment okra. So I'm going to be pounding my capital investment okra, and I pound it because I prefer the consistency I get from pounding as opposed to blending. Now once I'm done pounding, this is what I'm going to have. And at this point, my snail and stock flakes is ready. So you want to take this away and take out the lobster head because it has done its job. So in a pot or a pan, you want to use a wide base pan so that your fish can cook perfectly. You're going to put in some oil, and then the other half of your pepper mix. Give this a good stir for about 10 seconds. Then I'm adding 2 seasoning cubes, and that is because my snail stock is already properly seasoned. So I'm going to also add in my snail stock and the snails and the stock flakes, and I'll just give this a light stir. And then I'm going to be putting in my fish. So I decided to use fresh croaker fish, and that's because this fish literally cooks in 3 to 4 minutes, and I think it would be a good illustration to show you guys that you can actually make this without scattering it. Then I'm going to be putting in my crabs because I'm using crabs to make this seafood okra. And once I do that, I'm just going to add in a little bit of crayfish. A little bit because you can actually even do without the crayfish. I just really like the extra, flavor that it adds to this recipe. So you're going to cover this for 1 minute, emphasis on 1 minute, and then you just check on it. I gave the fish a quick flip, but you don't have to do that. So once you do that, you just want to cover the pot for another 2 minutes. I'm not even joking. In 3 minutes and 30 seconds or 4 minutes, this fish is perfectly cooked. So you would now take out the fish and put it in another bowl. This is because you want to easily go through your okra without having to worry about scattering the fish. So this is what we have. We've gotten our fish flavor and our fish is perfectly cooked. We're going to continue with our seafood okra. I'm going to be adding in the prawns, the lobsters, and the shrimps. And once you do that, you're going to put in a bit of water. That depends on the quantity of okra that you're actually making. This is another delicate thing because this also cooks in about 3 minutes. So once you give this a good mix, you want to cover the pot and allow it to cook for 1 minute. I'm not even joking. If you need to time yourself, do that. Then we're going to be introducing our capital investment okra. once we introduce our capital investment okra, you just want to mix this thoroughly. Now you know that the process of mixing this will take about 30 seconds. So your okra, your lobster, your shrimps, and your prawns are cooking. Once you put in the okra, you don't want to cover the pot anymore, because you don't want your okra to change color, and you don't, want it to not be slimy. So at 2 minutes, your prawns, your lobsters, your shrimps is actually, nicely cooked, not overcooked. It's just perfect. We are now going to be introducing our safety net okra. So once you put in your safety net okra, you just want to mix this around for like 10 seconds, and then we're going to be adding in our uziza leaves. So you can use any other kind of leaf. You can use, spinach, you can use ugu, you can use any other kind of leaf, but most importantly, once you put in the leaves and you give this a good mix, you want to take it off fire, because it is cooked, it is done, it is ready to serve. Hallelujah. Then I'm going to be serving this in my clay pot. Please, for those of us that are probably wondering, there's no fire there. I'm not trying to cook it longer. I'm just putting it here to serve for effect. So I'm going to put my fish, and then I'm going to serve the okra. I mean, are you not salivating where you are as you're watching this thing? Because me that cooked it, I couldn't even wait. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section. If you have suggestions or meals you want me to make, feel free to let me know in the comment section. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Let me know in the comment section, are you going to be trying this recipe? What did you like most about this recipe? And also, what other recipes would you like to see me make? Until my next video, cook with love. Bye bye.